Missouri.
Hello! Welcome to my vlog. For those of you who don't know me, wala naman siguro nanonood sa akin na hindi ako kilala. Anyways, I'm Alleah and I live in Canada. And I'm from San Mateo, Rizal, Philippines. So Ate Laura gave me this idea. So thank you, Ate Laura. Gave me this idea about making a video comparing my two pregnancies. So let me start off by saying that my first pregnancy was when I was 18 years old. I'm 29 now. And my firstborn is already 11 years old. She turned 11 this year. So I kind of feel like I'm starting all over again because it's been so long. But the thing that I can actually remember is when I was pregnant with Shar, I didn't really had morning sickness. Maybe I had like a couple of days where I felt nauseous. And I felt that in this pregnancy too, although I didn't have days where I would throw up, like I didn't vomit, I didn't throw up. Maybe there were like a few days that I felt like throwing up, but I didn't do it. But yeah, for the most part, I think I didn't really have morning sickness. I have days where I feel really, really nauseous. My doctor gave me medicine. That was during my first trimester. I'm actually 5 months pregnant now. But I still have that medicine now because I'm supposed to take it like every night. And you can take up to 2 times a day. But because I don't have it every day, I don't take it every night. And I don't know, but if I do take it before or during the time when I feel nauseous, I just feel like it just made me more nauseous because the side effect of that pill is it's gonna make you feel tired. I don't know, that's what the doctor said and the pharmacist, but for me it just makes me feel more nauseous. It makes me feel like my whole world is turning. Anyways, so I try not to take it. Also, the difference is when I was pregnant with Shar, with my firstborn, I was studying and I was like doing a modular home study. So I only go to school like every Saturday. Now in this pregnancy, I am working. And so far, I never really had to go to call in a lot because of this pregnancy. Maybe I called in sick twice. I'm already 5 months pregnant right now. And yeah, in that span, I probably called in sick twice and I went home once. Like I went home 2 hours earlier than my shift just because I felt really lightheaded. But yeah, so far that's all. And before my ultrasound, I actually felt my baby moved a lot, like at 18 weeks, and I don't remember. I don't know if it's just like too long ago that I don't remember, but I don't remember Shar moving that early, and I feel like I really felt the difference in terms of being active. I felt like this baby is more active. That's why even before our gender reveal and my ultrasound, I really felt like maybe it is a boy because he is super active. And yeah, I actually had a dream that I'm gonna have a boy at, I don't know, maybe at 15 weeks I had a dream, or 16 weeks. But I was just thinking, it's just a dream, so whatever. But honestly, we didn't have a preferred gender. Like me and Curtis, all we wanted was for the baby to be healthy. And yeah, just healthy and normal. And yeah, actually my doctor asked me if I wanted to do genetic testing. But yeah, and there's 3 kinds of illnesses that they will find there. Like I think spina bifida, whatever. Down syndrome. I forgot the other one, but at first Curtis wanted to do it, but I feel like I don't want to do it because I'm just gonna overthink, and I don't know, I'm gonna love my baby no matter what. So I don't know. I am a little bit scared too, just because I work with people with mental disability and physical disability, and I don't think they are less than anybody else. I actually love them, and yeah, I love working with them. And so far, ever since we moved here in Canada, this is the job that I actually stick with for the longest time, even though I'm not earning a lot, whatever. I love them, and the thing is, I know how much, because I work with them, that I know how much sacrifice you have to do, and it's just more hard work. But yeah, but I love them the same. They're all really lovable. But yeah, so we ended up, Curtis told me that if I don't want to do it, then we don't have to do it. So I didn't do the genetic testing. But anyways, in my ultrasound, it was the anatomy scan, and I think they find stuff there too anyways. And thank you, Lord, my anatomy, the baby's anatomy scan were all normal. And yeah, the baby's normal and healthy, and that's just what's really important for me. Also, I feel like in this pregnancy as well, I was more anxious. I think even when I was just 18, when I was pregnant with Char, I wasn't scared of anything. I've, like I don't know, maybe I didn't know a lot about miscarriage and stillborn and stuff like that. So I don't remember like getting worried about stuff like that. But I remember when I was 4 months pregnant with Char, I had like a really bad cramps, and it kind of lasted the whole day. And I remember my doctor in the Philippines gave me some kind of medicine to make sure that I'm not gonna lose my baby. So in the Philippines they call it pampakapit, right? And that's one of the things I was a little bit scared of in this pregnancy, because I hear some people say that here they don't give you anything. Like, I hear a lot of miscarriage here, and that's what they say. I hear from other Filipinos that, who lost their baby and stuff, that they don't give medicine like that here. They don't give pampakapit. So that's what, like, I was a little bit scared that, what if it happens to me again? But good thing it didn't. I'm already like more than 5 months pregnant now, and yeah, that's the number one. And I would always communicate with my husband about that. I would tell him that I don't know why I was really anxious. Like, also plus the pandemic, like, the normal stresses, regular stresses of life, and then on top of that you're gonna add the pandemic. So I don't know, that made me really anxious too. In my first trimester, we had like a COVID scare, because my husband had a coworker that has COVID, and he had like a possible contact, and he did, because when this person was still at work, and he was already feeling sick, and Curtis was the lead hand, so he had to ask Curtis that he needs to go home. And so he talked to Curtis for a bit, but good thing they were like far from each other, and their workplace is like an open area. It's not just like a room, so there's good ventilation. And Curtis said he washed his hands right away, like stuff like that. So we all actually, we have a video about that. I'll put it in the description box if you guys are interested. So anyways, yeah, we had a COVID scare, and yeah, that really made me anxious too. But yeah, we all got tested, and good thing we were all negative. And the thing after that, another thing that made me anxious after that was the school reopening. Like, here in Canada, the beginning of classes is September, and this school year they decided to not do it online. Like last school year, they did online for the last 1 or 2 months. So then this school year, I guess at first they ask the parents for a survey if they're like confident or they wanted the kids to go back to school, and like of course most of the parents said yes. So yeah, so the school reopened this school year, so that like gave me a lot of anxiety too, because I'm like thinking, what if Shar gets it in school? And like just 2 weeks ago, not 2 weeks ago, a week ago, there was one student that was positive, but good thing that student was in high school and Shar is in middle school. But I was still a little bit worried because I pick up my sister Raven. I pick her up in school and she's in high school, and actually the student that was positive was the same grade as her. So what I'm gonna do now is I'll probably won't pick her up for this whole week yet, because after this week it's been 2 weeks, and I know that the student is not in her class as well, but I don't know, I'm just super precautious. Like I used to like sanitize all our groceries, and I still do. I wash our clothes right away, like because I still go to work and Char's in school and my husband still works. Like basically all of us go out every day, like Monday to Friday, because of school and work. So what I do is I put everything after work or school. We put all our clothes in one basket. I wash them right away. September, there was one case that I've heard of, and October there was the student. But I don't know, like it can be the whole family can have it too, right? Who knows? We don't know. The one that was just announced was the student, because yeah, it was announced in the school. So yeah, those are the things that like some of the difference. I don't know if I remembered everything. Sometimes I don't write it, just so when I talk it will look spontaneous and it won't look like I'm reading something. But sometimes, because that's how the way I do it, I feel like I forget some stuff that I was gonna say, and I've been like practicing it in my head over and over, and then by the time that I'm making the video I already forgot about it. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll make a part 2 about after I give birth, because right now I'm still 5 months pregnant and I can't really compare everything yet. I don't know, I'm praying that I won't have a hard time giving birth, because I remember with Shar I had vaginal, it was normal, but I had epidural and I had high blood pressure the day I was giving birth. And I remember my doctor in the Philippines was like saying that it's common for first time moms, and I don't know, maybe because I was young, I was nervous, I don't know. So yeah, I hope that in this pregnancy I won't have high blood pressure, hopefully, the day I give birth, and I hope I won't have to be in labor for a long time, because I remember I had a long labor with Char too. So yeah, so far those are the things that I remember from my first pregnancy compared to now. And I pray for all the moms that are pregnant around the world. I feel like it's really hard to be pregnant right now, just because of the pandemic, and again we have regular stresses every day, and then on top of that you put the pandemic. So it's hard. Like having this baby is really a blessing to us, and I'm sure to everyone who is pregnant, most especially to those who have been trying for a while. But it's just a hard time. Like who would have thought that we're gonna be in a pandemic? I've never thought about that even once in my life. So and because most of us, it's like it's new to us, so it's kind of scary. And But I guess the best thing to do is just to always be hopeful and try to be positive. And on the days that you're not feeling positive, just feel your emotions. But, don't be stuck. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit better now in terms of like being anxious and overthinking. I just always think that, it's here. We can't really control it. What we can control is how we can react to situations. That's why I try to do things that I can control, like all the clothes that were exposed when we were outside. I washed them right away. I just want to make sure that if ever we bring it home, it needs to be gone. Like at work, I wash my hands so many times, maybe like 20 times a day. And yeah, my eczema's been flaring up sometimes just because of washing too much. But you know what? I'd rather have eczema than COVID. And because it's a new virus, we don't really know how it's gonna affect the baby if a pregnant woman got it, right? Like, it's just so scary. So let's just I don't know, just be extra careful and extra cautious. And I hope wherever you are staying safe and you are okay. And I'm gonna copy Bailey Sarian. I'm actually getting super addicted with Bailey Sarian right now. Like, I watch her Makeup Monday Mystery Murder. Like, oh my gosh, I've been so addicted for a few weeks now. So I'm gonna copy what she says, make good decisions, and have a great week ahead. See you on my next video, guys. Thanks for watching.